of that come to the door, many that ask you for food, many that ask you for clothes, but also many that ask you for God. And before this demand is the need to quench the thirst for God that these souls have.
Since the year 2003, the Home of the Mother has been working in Ecuador, serving the people in their humanity, supporting them in their material needs, but above all, responding to the more profound needs of their spirit. We dedicate ourselves to visiting the poor families, and there are already almost 100 to whom each month we give a basket with basic nourishment to live. The expenses for healthcare are used principally for medicine. The missionary groups of the Home of the Mother have been donated some plots of land outside the city of Choni. The Maria Elizabeth Farm, whose fundamental objective is raising and cultivating fruit to use them for the soup kitchens for the poor. There are more than 300 people that are being fed each day. In addition to this, in Playa Prieta, the servant sisters of the Home of the Mother direct a school, the Holy Family Education Group, as well as a technical academy.
Eso pues nos sucede a nosotros. Dios está invitando, pero a veces nos tapamos los oídos.
When I arrived, I wasn't aware of the great task that awaited me, because the misery and the material need is very great.
Since the year 2006, we have been to Ecuador 8 times, strengthening and helping in the day-to-day work the sisters do, dedicating ourselves especially to visiting the families in need of sponsorship, and also making possible and helping in all the work that is done at the Maria Elizabeth Farm.
We should be an active means through which can be channeled human and financial help to projects of development and formation, encouraged by an undoubtable missionary spirit to the service of the needs of the Church, to where she is calling us.
We went to Ecuador because the Archbishop, Don José María Ruiz Navas, asked us for more than social work, but for the spiritual attention to the people. We work in the parish of St. Cayetano in Choni, and there we began to work with, well, parochial work, attending to the youth groups, catechesis, formation for the group of catechists, bringing the Eucharist to the sick. And from there, went developing each time more and more activities. As well as the physical attention that you are already giving, you have to give a strong push to the formation and to the interior life of the person.
Our mission above all is spiritual. Through the confessions, spiritual direction, and the camps, we have been able to lend a hand in this integral development of the person, which is what the gospel asks of us.
It's where I found the meaning of my life, which is God.
I was living in a false world, full of vanity, and in things that maybe only make you feel happy for an instant, but that in reality leave you empty.
One of the things that amazes me most of Ecuador is the simplicity of the people and the thirst they have to learn. from everything to learn whatever, and to learn of God. The openness they have in their hearts is something that here we've lost.
Y todo esto y todo lo que hay en nuestro corazón se lo vamos a pedir al Señor a través de Jesús. No nos dejes caer en la tentación y líbranos del mal. Gracias, María.
Gracias, María.
Gracias por la Eucaristía.
Gracias a Dios, la pastoral juvenil está muy bien formada.
Thanks be to God, the youth ministry is very well formed, and we have many youth groups. They give catechesis and give formation to various youth groups that are here in the parish. The first group that they initially gave formation to was ours, the Missionaries of Love, of which it was a great blessing. They have taught us a lot, and we have learned a lot, and well, I think that we could say that our Christian path is much more formed.
Nuestro camino cristiano está mucho más formado.
I noticed that they had a great hunger for God and a very profound spiritual need. I dedicated myself to two aspects, not just the aspect of the medical needs, but also to attend to their spiritual needs.
For me, I thought the Virgin was Saint Mariana, but I began to differentiate between Saint Mariana and the Virgin.
My life was dirty. You know, it was bad, really bad. I think my life was in the gutter, and the Virgin rescued me.
Under the shade of the big tree that we have at the farm, they had a great time, from which all of the catechists left filled with the Lord. They asked for more experiences like those.
Me gustaría montar una serie de cabañas con un gran comedor.
I would like to build a series of bamboo cabins and a big dining hall. Something simple that gives a response to this call, to this need that the youth and the adults are asking of us. We are going to do everything we can, but to do it, we need to count on your collaboration.
La formación es algo muy importante.
Formation is something very important, because if we can help them to be better people, we will make good Christians that will be the salt and light that the world needs.
I knew that I needed something, that I had an emptiness that no one could fill.
This is my life now, something that fills me.
And I learned to love the Virgin, as a mother.
And I felt fulfilled in my life.
I knew that a God existed, but I didn't love him.
Now, I like to pray the rosary.
Above all, we have a great thirst to know our Lord Jesus Christ, and to love our Blessed Mother.
This love of God, of the Most Holy Mother, has been transmitted to the youth here in Chile.
Because it truly has made me realize the love that the Lord has for me.
The missionary groups of the Home of the Mother have believed in the words of Christ. What you have done unto the least of mine, you have done unto me.